Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys my review of the Dallas Wings and Las Vegas Aces game. And Dallas Wings family, what a journey that we just went on. Okay, so starting off with Paige Bueckers, as I always do. Not her best night from the field, but you know what? I always have to leave here with something. I say that every video. Paige left with 20 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. 6 of the assists were in the fourth quarter, by the way. Okay? Diamond. All over the place, man. You see the rest of the metrics. Not her best from the field, not her best from the field. But you know what? You know what? In the fourth quarter, I think she had 8 points in the fourth quarter. She had this nice floater to go. She was making it happen. I think she had a 3 in the fourth quarter as well, throwing those dimes all over the place. Like people said, you see how whenever Paige is given the opportunity to play the point guard position, how good things happen, okay? So yeah, you know, turnover, she'll clean that up. She'll clean that up and everything like that. So I will say those things, but Paige made a difference in that fourth quarter. We had 20 ball. I'll leave here with something today. That's what I can say. And another thing that I will say, and I continue to say, is they have to let Paige play the point guard position. As we know. JJ, I'm not hungry. I am not hungry. And they could stand to look for Paige more, you know, times where she's open and stuff like that. And like I said, there should not be an offensive possession where the ball doesn't touch Paige's hands. But that fourth quarter was so magical to see. Like, you just had to be there. You had to be there. I went into the fourth quarter thinking, Dallas Wings basketball fourth quarter, it can't hurt me, because we were getting our ass beat, okay? And we got ourselves back in the game because of this woman right here. Don't say this woman isn't clutch. Don't say she's not a difference maker. Paige is one of the best in the game. She's one of the best in the game. Even when it wasn't her best shooting night, she still wasn't afraid to shoot the basketball, to give it her all, throw dimes all over the place, play defense. Paige does all those little things that make a difference. So I really appreciate her performance tonight. She did everything that she could. So I'm just... Watching Paige Bueckers play basketball is one of my favorite things in the world, okay? I can't emphasize how much I love that fourth quarter. This is something that I have to add, but as I always say, they could do better helping her with the double teams and everything like that. And someone pointed this out in the comments on my last video, and I agree with it, but it literally was like, they do not come towards her when I see her passing the ball. And so the other team sees that, they jump the passing lane, and then boom, turnover, and then they're scoring off of that and everything like that. So they have to be better with helping her and setting screens. I say this every single time. They never help her with the double team. It is so frustrating and everything like that. So I have to add that in. Some of my favorite Paige plays in this game. So this one was from the first quarter. I think she's around here. But it was this little like kind of like fake out that she had on Jackie Young, something like that. So I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. You know, she just kind of like waited for Jackie Young to kind of fall for it, and then she takes a shot. So I thought that was a nice move for Paige. In the beginning, she was hitting some good layups and everything, going back door a few times. So, you know, we had some good plays for Paige in the beginning. I like those things. This was the 3 that Paige had in the fourth quarter. Oh, this could not have come at a better time. Y'all don't understand unless y'all were watching the game. But this 3 healed me. Every time Paige Bueckers hits a 3, is something that I just love. So I really love this play. This was one of the plays of the game. This dime to Haley Jones. Paige Bueckers' assist game don't get talked about enough, but like I said, 6 assists in the fourth quarter, okay? Don't play with her. She could have had a double-double this game if they didn't sell her assists. I'm waiting for Paige to get more double-doubles, and once they get good teammates around her, Paige will be a double-double machine. It's really their fault for selling her assists, but she was diming that fourth quarter. And this was the bucket, I believe, that got her to 20 points. This was like a clutch shot as well. Like I said, people continuously try to tell me Paige Bueckers is not clutch when you have this. You have the Washington game 3 that sent it into overtime. She scored all the points in overtime. Anybody else couldn't do jack fucking shit. Maisha Hines-Allen couldn't guard Sonia Citron for 5 seconds, which Paige did all damn game, mind you. You got the UConn's apples, etc. I'm tired of people telling me Paige Bueckers is not clutch. Y'all just don't like the woman, please. Here is another record for Paige Bueckers. So Paige Bueckers has the 4th most games by a rookie ever with 20 plus points and 5 plus assists. We haven't even hit All-Star break yet. One thing about me, always going to glaze Paige Bueckers, always going to push in front. All the records that Paige Bueckers has. I was saying this in one of my comment sections, but people don't realize how phenomenal of a rookie season that Paige Bueckers is having, and I won't let that be swept over the rug, pushed over in any way. I'm going to promote every achievement that I can on this account, on my pages, no pun intended. It's just what I do. You got to push forward Paige Bueckers basketball. You have to do it. I mean, what she's doing, it's crazy. This is not normal. Paige Bueckers is a generational player. Y'all got to appreciate the greatness y'all seeing. I'm sorry. This was something I saw before this game, but 25 and under WNBA players with multiple 20-point games on 60% shooting. Aaliyah Boston, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Paige Bueckers, and Rakia Jackson. We love that. This is another one, but Paige Bueckers is leading all guards in scoring since the start of June. Isn't that beautiful? Paige Bueckers has had such great production this season. This is another record for Paige, courtesy of Real, but games with 20 points and 5 assists by a rookie this season. 6 Paige Beckers, 2 all the other rookies combined. And like I say, Paige Beckers is Rookie of the Year. And first team All WNBA, it's coming for it. To those who do not know, Paige is right now top 10 in points scored, like consistent averages and stuff like that in the WNBA. So as a rookie, Paige has been, everything and more. Also, this was Paige and Alyssa after the game, so we love that. We love that. So glad that she seems to be doing well in Vegas. Only wish her the best. This is Paige's pregame fit. To those who care, I always like to show these. Something I thought was cute is they gave Paige this custom jacket, for her making All-Star, being a starter. They posted a video on social media. So I love that for Paige. I love that for Paige because like they said, Paige is star of her franchise and all they could give her was a phone call in a parking lot. Like, I'm glad they gave her this. I think it's nice. And here's some more details of the jacket as well. Also, before the game, they honored her and gave her this basketball for All-Star and everything. So Paige deserves it all. In terms of some tweets that I really agree with for today's game, my friend posted this. Paige's worst be a lot of people's best, and that's what separates her. Exactly. I see some of Paige's bad games be 13 points, and then that's some of people's best games, and they be getting praised for it and everything like that. The standard is so high continuously for Paige and everything like that. If Paige don't got 20, it's deemed as a disappointment. That's how consistent and how great that Paige has been. But even in games where she doesn't shoot her best, like I said, she still does everything else with the defense, with the facilitating. Like, she'll do anything that it takes to win, okay? Just the way that she plays, the poise, like, Paige, just an all-time player. But I very much agree with this. This is another one, too, that they posted. See, this is why I say it's never even glazed for real. I genuinely just always believe in Paige. Her basketball IQ is so high, I always trust her to stop, reevaluate, and turn a game around. The same game people was ready to call a stinker, she's almost at 20 points and 8 assists. Exactly. Okay? Paige is going to do everything that she can, and I agree with this. Paige is just one of the best players, bro. Like, I don't know how anyone can hate Paige Becker's basketball. I really don't. This one, Paige plays point guard all this last quarter, then all of a sudden the offense looks better and she's getting her assist numbers up. Fuck Crisco Clan, she does this with ease if she had the opportunity all game. Exactly. And he's talking about he wants to play her off ball. And like people said, this would work if we had a UConn type system. Players with higher IQ who would look to, set easy plays for her, set screens and everything like that. We don't live in that world. They get tunnel vision. They make stupid decisions continuously with the basketball. That's why Paige needs to be running the floor. You see the difference that Paige can make when she's playing point guard. And she needs to do that. I'm so tired of this JJ Quinterly point guard experiment, of Arike running it up in transition. Anybody else running the ball up the floor, I don't want to see it. We have dealt with enough this season. Please. This was another tweet. Paige is such a good cutter. Exactly. Like I said multiple times in the beginning, just getting those backdoor cuts and finding that open space and just the IQ of Paige Beckers. I love that. This one, shot clock violation. That's the Dallas Wings I know and love. Some of these possessions were just so mind-numbing to see the decisions that they make over and over and over again. This one, they kept that Paige break to a minimum. Exactly, bro. She got like 30 seconds to rest, and then he put her back in, bro. Every time Paige rests for an extended amount of time, it's not good, bro. Like, the offense just completely goes to shit. And she needs rest, okay? And he needs to have better rotations, but of course he didn't figure that out. This one, Maisha Hines-Allen tried to go coast to coast. How many times have we heard that? Exactly, bro. She makes the worst decisions I've seen. This one, JJ, and it says, I don't like her, bro. The decision-making of JJ continuously, especially in transition, is awful. This one, if I had $1 for every time JJ missed a layup, like, my goodness. Bro, she had 2 steals this game, and she blew the layup both times. How do you blow the layup twice? And her shot selection, This team makes such questionable choices in transition unless 5 is the one leading the break. Exactly. They go too fast. They get tunnel vision. They don't look for anybody. This one, why are guards battling down low with Asia Wilson? Exactly, bro. We couldn't guard Asia Wilson for shit. Had 20 at halftime, by the way, okay? Louisa tried to guard her. Bro, it did not work. We had no answer for Asia Wilson. Why we weren't triple teaming her, I don't know. And this was a nice move that Asia Wilson had, I believe, on Louisa as well. Like this little spin move. She got back. She got the shot to go. Asia Wilson's special. This one, the emphasizers emphasizing how much time Asia spends at the free throw line. Bro, you can't touch Asia Wilson and she going to the line, okay? That's period. Like, this is the world we live in. Like, oh my God. And now time to look at everybody else. So we got Arike, 9 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 25% field goal percentage, 3 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 6 from the 3, 3 turnovers, and 37.5% shooting. As we know, Arike broke her thumb. She's working on coming back from that. After I did my last review, I saw on Twitter that it looks like she's not fully recovered from it, which the Dallas training staff, they need to be held accountable for that, okay? If someone's not 100%, and especially dealing with that kind of injury, do not let the woman play, okay? Everyone's health is way more important than a basketball game, okay? I have to say those things. I wish her the best in recovering from the injury. I have to say those things and everything like that. Arike today wasn't great. I hope she gets it back. She made a few good plays this game, a few good kickouts, still has decisions that puzzle me in terms of driving through the lane and the shot selection continuously. It is what it is. I hope she gets better. That's all that I can say. At least we had 6 assists. I'll take that today, and we made a few shots because last game wasn't great. I wanted to take a second to highlight Luisa's performance today because Luisa played well today. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, 60% from the floor, 6 of 10, 2 of 6 from the 3, no turnovers, and 70% true shooting. So she played well. The last 3-4 games, I think they said she averaged 4 points. It's not been good for the woman. And today she was able to make the shot. So feeling thankful for that. We got some threes. Like I said, defensively, she got cooked by Asia Wilson. Had a few nice plays defensively. I can appreciate that. So yeah, it was way better. We're in double figures, a near double-double. So it was a good game for her. Unfortunately, Asia Wilson kind of I think she was trying to defend her, kind of ran into her. So there was that, her shoulder, there was something, she went out, she came back, and then her and Jackie Young had a collision, and boom, she hit her head on the chair. They replayed that 5 times, and it looked bad. I wish her the best, I do, and everything, so I will say those things. Jackie Young did not return to the game. I wish her the best as well, but Louisa had a good game today, so wanted to give some appreciation. JJ Quinterly, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals? Okay. 1 block, 35.7% field goal percentage, 5 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 7 free throws, 1 turnover, and 49.8% true shooting. So the thing with JJ Quinterly, she had some good plays today. There was this one play, the shot clock was winding down, and she takes the 3, she makes it, and then she has some plays that are head-scratching, like the fact that, like I said, you had 2 steals, and you missed the layup both times. We got to pass Paige the ball more and let Paige work as well. I understand, Chris's quote-unquote vision is for her to run it. Chris is dumb as fuck. Give Paige the basketball. I'm sorry. I can't see JJ at point guard no more. I can't see it, and I know you guys are going to agree with me. But she just gets way too ahead of herself. In transition, she continuously goes way too fast. She gets tunnel vision. She doesn't look for who's around her and taking the best shot available. You drive through the lane to take contested layups when there's multiple defenders right there who are going to block your shot. Okay, why does she have such bad decision making? She has good moments on defense. She had 5 steals. I'll give her that today. We also have to play defense without fouling, and she just has to play with more pace. That's my number one thing, and her decision making is bad, and it wasn't great from the floor. At least she put up a respectable stat line, but it's those things that continuously bother me. And now we look at everybody else. Leah Rue, 22 minutes, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 50% from the floor. A near double-double. I will say, she be moving too slow. Especially, there was this one play. I don't remember where it was in the game, but she was in the paint, and there was 3 defenders around her, and it's she stood and she barely moved, and then I think they got the ball out, and it's you gotta have quicker reaction time, okay? She has good stuff that I do like to see, and everything like that. This was one of her better games, a near double-double, but it's just moments like that. You gotta be faster in transition, better setting screens. She tries to get the ball to Paige, so I can appreciate those things, but, there's some things we need to work on. I will say those things about late. Haley Jones, 19 minutes, 12 points, I think 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 54% from the field. For the most part, she played well. There was this one play in the game where she got the ball. I think she got the steal, ran in on transition, and she blew the layup. I'm just bro, I think Paige was right there. Give Paige the damn ball. I'm sorry. Give someone bro. There was no foresight. Just driving through to take the contested layup. Like I said, everyone in love with that contested layup besides Paige, and it has to stop. It hurts my eyes, bro. So I will say that. But then that fourth quarter, she was catching fire. That 2-man game with her and Paige, we need that more. I forgot to put this tweet, but someone said we need a starting lineup with Paige, Arike, Haley, and Lee, and Louisa. We need to try that starting lineup because that 2-man game with her and Paige in the fourth quarter, dime after dime after dime, she got the ball to Paige. We need that. We need Paige to have a viable pick and roll partner. We need that, okay? We've seen some moments of that with Liz. We traded her. It is what it is. We got that first round pick. But we need that. We need some easy plays that, if we're down 10 points, we can spam that play a few times and, hopefully get it to work. And so, Haley Jones in the fourth quarter, she showed me something today. So, I will say that. Arike, I already talked about her. Maisha Hines Allen, 15 minutes, 0 points. I can't see the rest of the stats. But of course she had 0 points. Of course she had 0 points, bro. There was this one play. I think she was driving through the lane and she passes the ball at the last second in a shot clock violation. Shoot the fucking ball. You're not looking at the shot clock. You're not looking at the shot clock. At that situation, you shoot the fucking ball. The person she passed it to, bro, there's not enough time to shoot the basketball. In that position, you shoot the ball. She turns the basketball over. She doesn't set screens. She's a defensive liability. She misses easy layups. Of course she misses easy layups. It's the same fucking shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. 0 points in 15 minutes. Like, come on. Come on. I'm so damn tired of it. And the announcers always glaze her. Oh, she's a good facilitator. No, the fuck she isn't. Y'all don't watch these games all season like me and the rest of the Dallas Wings fan base do. Ain't no way in hell you watch Maisha Hines Allen this season and have the guts to say that Maisha Hines Allen is a good facilitator of the basketball. There was an article earlier this year where she has a career high in turnover and foul. She's not a good facilitator. I'll never forget, I think it was a Seattle tournament, she cost us a game because she kept turning over the basketball. If you want good things to happen, you don't put the basketball in Maisha Hines Allen's hand. When will people learn? Why did they glaze her so much? What the fuck does she have on them? What does she have on Chris? I need answers to these things, okay? I still can't believe that she gets paid more money than A'ja Wilson with her production. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, she just pisses me off every game so bad. Oh my god. And we continue on. Zaza, 12 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 0% from the field. It wasn't good for her today. It's her first year. I'll try to have some grace. Tierra McCowan, 4 minutes, 2 points, 100% from the floor. No. Tierra McCowan, it's not looking too good. Let's put it that way. Hopefully she's better next game. Grace Berger, she's a new addition. We signed her. I think it's a relief contract or something of a sort. Did not play today, and everybody else is out. Dejanay Carrington has started practicing, so she will hopefully be back after the All-Star break. We shall see. Everyone's health is more important than a basketball game, as I said. So wishing her the best. Excited for her to come back and everything. Defensively, she's very missed. Maddie Stigers is still out, as we know. Now we look at advanced metrics for today's game. So we look at the first quarter. We were tied 22-22. We were running some good plays in the first quarter. Like I said, getting the ball to Paige, and her having some easy layups, some backdoor cuts. So there was some good things, some good team basketball. I think whenever Arike had that first three, I was so thankful because last game it was rough. So we have some good shots in that first quarter, okay? So we were tied. Second quarter, we got outscored 25-19. So, yeah, A'ja Wilson doing what A'ja Wilson does. Like I said, A'ja Wilson had 20 points at halftime. We do not have an answer for her with our big. So, it wasn't good for us. Let's put it that way. Third quarter, 25-11. It's times like this where the bad shot selection that I continuously talk about comes into play right here. Them turning us over as well, us sending them to the free throw line. So we have that. It wasn't good for us in that third quarter. When does our third quarters ever go well? Fourth quarter, this is when we came back. 34 points to 18. One thing that is enjoyable about the Dallas Wings is, like I said, we have offense. We have offense. Our defense is fucking ass, but we got offense 90% of the time. And that fourth quarter, the way that they fought, the way that Paige facilitated the two-man game with Haley, I saw a lot of good things in that fourth quarter. Imagine if we played that way throughout the entire game. That would be nice. That would be nice. Defensively this game, I do not think we were good enough. Why we aren't triple teaming A'ja Wilson and making it tough for her, I don't understand that. A'ja Wilson is a 3-time MVP. She is a 2-time WNBA champion. A'ja Wilson is one of the best players in the world. You don't just put one person on A'ja Wilson and hope for the best. There was times where Paige is guarding A'ja Wilson, okay? And Paige picked up 3 fouls really quickly because she was trying to guard her. Because, like I said, Louisa could not guard her. Nobody could guard A'ja Wilson this game. Nobody could guard A'ja Wilson this game. And none of our bigs are a meaningful, consistent answer for A'ja Wilson. So A'ja Wilson just completely cooked us, and why we did not put more pressure on her and turn her over, I don't know. Why we didn't turn them over more in general and play better defense. It's just times like this where I see the defense, where it's like not knowing what they're supposed to be on defensive assignments. You see them being able to set up backdoor cuts and being able to score, not getting there fast enough to contest the shot. We have to do a better job at jumping the passing lanes. The defense continuously is going to be a problem, and the defense this game was not enough. And that's what I say every single game. We have to play better defense outside of Paige. JJ Quinterly has some nice moments. There was a few nice offensive moments from everyone throughout the game, but we have to do more. Okay, yes, scoring is nice, but when we can't score, what are we going to do? Even when we are scoring, we have to play defense. We have to be competitive throughout the entire game. We have a defensive coach, and our defense is not good enough. Every single game, I go through this with the defense, and I'm going to keep saying it until we get the defense together and get it together consistently. But it's probably not going to happen until Chris Hash finally gets fired like he deserves. We go into biggest leads, 22 by the Aces in the third, and then I can't say what we had in the first, but yeah. So there's those things. And then the runs, they had a 27-9 run the second quarter to the third quarter. We had a 17-5 run the third quarter to the fourth quarter, and then we had a 13-4 run in the fourth quarter. Best player streaks, Asia Wilson with 11 points. Louisa with 5. Now we continue on into the head-to-head metrics. So from the field, Aces were 34-71, 47.9%, and we were 34 of 85, 40%. I always say the same continuous things about the shot selection. You guys know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to repeat myself. From the three, we were 10 of 29, so we actually made more threes today than we typically do. However, we still take too many, and I'm going to keep saying that. They were 5 of 15, so way worse than us at least. And then from the free throw line, 8 of 11, they were 17 of 26. Of course, they got more free throws. Their whistle is insane. Number one, we don't have a good whistle at home. We never do. We have better whistle when we away, which is absolutely crazy because every team got a better whistle at home except for us. So, I already knew, we weren't, they were going to get calls. It is what it is. And we fouled them a bunch. So it's not going to help us. Turnovers 13 to 16, so we had less than them. But like I say, you have to do a better job taking care of the basketball. Just some bad passes in the traffic, traveling, throwing the ball out of bounds because you're anticipating one person to do something different. The shot clock violations, like those things, we have to clean that up. Okay, we clean that up and we are in a better place. We have to get down on the turnovers. Like like Paige said, I hate turnovers. I see them and it pisses me off. Okay, sometimes I be laughing, but when it's my team turning the ball over, it ain't funny. Okay, rebounds of 53 to 47, so did better. Assists 32 to 23, blocks 6 to 9, defensive rebounds 30 to 29, offensive rebounds 9 to 11, and points off turnovers 20 to 12. So at least we were able to do something there. And then points in the paint. 34 to 44, got to do a better job in the paint. Fast break points, 15 to 8. We are continuously not good in transition, and our defense in transition is not cutting it. We have to get down the floor faster and contest the shots in transition and play better defense to stop them from getting in transition and do better at rebounding the basketball. And our transition is not like 15 transition points for them and only 8 for us. Imagine if we didn't blow easy layups, I'm tired of it. Second chance points, we evened out 17 to 17. Steals, 14 to 8. So we actually had more steals than I would think and everything like that. Of course, still want to see them continue to put pressure on Jackie Young and on Chelsea Gray and just especially Asia Wilson throughout the game. So could still use more pressure. But hey, more steals than I originally thought. And personal fouls, 20 to 11. But why did the Dallas Wings not win this game? It's the same things that I always talk about. I always repeat myself. Number one, the fact that Paige didn't consistently get to play on ball until the fourth quarter. You see what happens when the basketball is in Paige's hands. It's good things. I always say this. And Chris never learns. So you have those problems. Like he was in a press conference talking about the only thing I'm worried about is getting better every day. No, the fuck you ain't. And I'm starting to be convinced that man does not watch film. Because there's no way you can watch all of these games and see the same continuous problems that you have with your lineups and with the team defense and with the effort and your game management decisions and challenges and all those other things and say that you're doing a good job and say that you don't need to make adjustments. It took forever for him to change the starting lineup and get JJ out of that starting lineup. Okay, there's that. One of my friends posted this video on Twitter, and it literally said that in practice, Nola Henry was coaching them, and it wasn't Chris. He was just standing there calling out plays. I thought you were the coach, and you can't coach. Like, this nigga fucking sucked. Like, fire Chris, bro. And like I said, at a certain point, I am considered, I feel like it is an inside job and everything like that, because the CEO is talking about this isn't where we want to be. Okay, then fire the nigga. Like, it's so clear. Like I said, we have the first round picks. We draft AC Fudd with that. A consistent scoring extra page. We need that. We need better bigs. I want the CEO to be gone. I want the GM to be gone. I want Chris to be gone. I think we just need to clear out the front office and start over. That's what I think we need to do. It probably ain't going to happen though. But just those fundamental issues. And Chris having JJ play point guard when you have a 2-time Nancy Lieberman winning point guard right there, and you see the impact that she make in that fourth quarter playing the point guard position, and you continuously do not do that, okay? And yeah, Paige got to be so politically correct when I answer her questions because she can't say Chris is dumb as fuck, so I'm gonna say it for her. So that's like my biggest problem. The bad shot selection continuously, blowing easy layups, the fact that our defense is not good enough and everything like that. And, we did have multiple people in double figures, so that is the good news. In the fourth quarter, we were able to get it up. But throughout the game, we just need to play with that hunger that we played in that Phoenix game, okay? We got to play consistent because it's like we'll have moments in the first quarter where we're good at striking the ball, and then we'll go away from that and we start playing selfishly. And when you play selfish basketball, you're not going to win the game. Just needing to be better overall, turning the team over, having more pressure defensively, offensively, making some better shots, playing with more pace, not getting ahead of ourselves in transition. Chris's rotations leave a lot to be desired. As previously stated, Maisha Allen does not need to be playing as many minutes as she is. Haley Jones need to be playing more. We need to switch up the starting lineup and see what we can do there. Dejanay will be coming back, so that can help the defense for sure. But it's just all those things. It's all those things, I think. And, you know, in the clutch, the Aces were able to, you know, do a little bit more. I mean, the whistle helps, but it is what it is. Like I said, you got to play through that. Had we taken some better shots throughout this game and everything like that, and, you know, played unselfishly at parts, then we wouldn't even be in that position. I'm glad we showed some fight in the fourth quarter, you know, something that was enjoyable to watch, because I was not looking forward to that fourth quarter of Dallas Wings basketball at all. I never look forward to it. But today, you know, they showed me something. They showed me something. So I'll take that today. We had some positives. There are ways to improve. We'll see what happens for the rest of the season. And I agree with people who are like, as long as Paige kind of gets hers, like, that's all I care about. And I agree. Like I said, all I want is for Paige to be in double figures. As long as she does that, I'm cool. I'm cool. Honestly, as long as Paige gets hers, because this dumpster fire is fucked. Like people said, that's not Paige's fault. As long as Paige balls out and do what I know Paige can do, and Paige gets double figures, that's all that I really want. I only watched this team for Paige. When Paige didn't play, I told you guys I was not going to do a review, because the only reason I watched this damn team, because this is suffering. This is suffering week in and week out. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. Damn. They gave us a little something in the fourth quarter. I think that those are the main reasons why we don't end up winning this game. You guys can let me know what you think below. I'd love to hear your insight and everything, but that's my take. Also, like I said, the fact that we weren't triple teaming A'ja Wilson, putting enough pressure on her and everything like that, as good of a player as she is, you have to do those things. We don't have that big that's the answer for A'ja Wilson. They got better coaching with Becky Hammon. I think all those things tie in as well, but those are big things. Quickly, I wanted to say, sometimes people watch these videos and they say that they have audio issues. I always upload all these on YouTube. This is my page. They're always out like 30 minutes after these reviews, because it just takes more time to upload and everything. But yeah, if you have problems, sometimes I think maybe you can come back and like see if that works, because it'd be doing that for me when I'd be trying to rewatch it after I post it. So yeah, maybe you can come back, bookmark it. But if you like wait a little bit and you check my YouTube page, I also upload it on my YouTube. So I just wanted to share that, because I get comments like that every video. I think it's just a TikTok problem. The Aces side, A'ja Wilson was a star for the Aces. I mean, 37 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, a double-double for A'ja Wilson. So we also had 2 blocks, 60% from field goal percentage, 15 to 25 from the floor, no threes, 7 to 12 free throws. Of course, she's at the line. 4 turnovers, 61.1% true shooting. I talked a lot about A'ja Wilson throughout this video, but one of the best in the world. She makes it look so easy. You put one person on her, she is going to cook them. We did not adjust to that throughout the game. I don't know why we didn't do those things, but A'ja Wilson just making it look easy, having those moves, and it's great to watch her play the game of basketball, and she cooked our team. We didn't play her the first time, so, you know, we hoped we could sneak away with that game. We know how that ended. I still have PTSD, and today, you know, she cooked us, and, you know, rightfully so. We didn't adjust to that, and she's one of the best players in the world, so you have to do more, and, you know, she did what she needed to do. We look at everybody else. Jewel Lloyd, 30 minutes, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 45% from the field. Not great from the field, but it's not a bad stat line. Aaliyah Nye, I think she's a rookie. 23 minutes, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 55% from the floor. That's not bad. Chelsea Ray, 25 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 block, 50% from the floor. From the points, it's not great, but everywhere else she showed up. Nalissa Smith, 23 minutes, 7 points, 8 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, 28.6% from the field. Not great, but, you know, at least she was able to do somewhat decent, I guess. I don't know. I'm glad she's doing well in Vegas. That's what they're saying. Dana Evans, 18 minutes, 6 points, 2 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 37% from the field. While I'm already here talking about Dana Evans, you guys have to stop saying that we owe Dana Evans an apology. If you watched the Chicago Sky last season like I did, a team that went 13-27, and Dana Evans was supposed to be one of the main contributors, she was fucking ass. I would be shocked whenever a shot went in, okay? You don't understand the terrorism that Dana Evans put us through last season. So I don't know why you guys are saying that we owe Dana Evans an apology when she'd be averaging, 6-8 points, and she's coming off the bench. And that's fine for bench production, but she'll act like she's putting up A'ja Wilson numbers. Like, let's be fucking real. We don't owe her no damn apology. Y'all don't understand what we went through last year with the Chicago Sky. Some of the worst basketball I've ever seen. Please. Jackie Young, 25 minutes, 2 points. Oh my God. I did not realize how bad her stats were. At least she had some defensive plays, 33% field goal percentage. So yeah, like I said, she got hurt. I hope that, you know, she heals up from that. Jackie Young is one of my favorite players to watch. I will say that. Then here's everybody else. Gustafson is finally back, so 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. So 25%. So everyone says Kia Stokes ass, and KB didn't play. Why did the Aces win? Well, when you have a player like A'ja Wilson and you can feed the ball to her and do exactly what you need to do, everybody else did just enough. That's why they win the game and we don't. So I'll say those things. I got Becky Hammond. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below.